Hello, I'm Craig O'Neill, and this is an AutoFlow update. We've released new code, which means new features and bug fixes, and we're going to highlight a few things for you in this release, starting with our online scheduler. Let's go in Tool and take a look. All right, let's take a look at the new user interface on the online scheduler. So this is an option that AutoFlow users have had for quite some time, but we've made some changes. If we go to the scheduler here, you will see that now, page 1, the client is asked to pick the services that they're interested in having done in our shop. So I hit next, and now page 2, I am after when they want to bring the vehicle in. And this will read from your shop management system or your calendar in AutoFlow. So if you're using an integration like TechMetric, ProCheck, or Omni, any of the others, Tire Shop as well, then this is going to sync perfectly with this. I love this ability. Now, once we have the day and time selected, the customer hits next. And this, page 3, is when we are asked for their phone number. We plug that in and it will identify your pre-existing customers. They can confirm this. They can set up their communication preferences, and then they can pick the vehicle that they're bringing in. And if it's already in, they can even be prompted for mileage. It's not required, so they can hit next on this as well. Then they're brought to our questionnaire. Now, remember, the order was very different previously, so a lot of the same features and abilities, different order, different interface. If we wanted to mention a leak, we can do so here. I'll hit confirm. And now, of course, our favorite feature in our online scheduler, we're confronting the client with the outstanding DVI items from their previous visit. This is really good. This is just asking if they want us to review this. I think that's a nice softer way of having us revisit any of these particular items. The customer can select those, and then we hit confirm on that. We can add notes if we want, confirm once more, and here we have our disclaimer and an online signature. We can go ahead and then submit the button right behind me here, and we are done. What's neat about this process, I feel like we get a lot more buy-in from clients when we aren't asking for that phone number up front. Of course, if they're a new customer, it would have been a little different after they add their phone number. They're going to add their name, they're going to add their email, and they're going to set up their communication preferences and those sort of variables. So whether they're new or existing, it's a great way to make sure clients end up on your AutoFlow dashboard. Right there. You see Joe Palooka, and you can see also the details button. We hit that and we can see all of the inputs that were made in that online form. So any details they added, any notes, they'll all be there for you. Pretty great feature. There are some wonderful new enhancements as well inside of the setup page. So if you do have that enabled, behind me again here, there's the kiosk setup option. You can go and take a look at all the options for setting up appointments, when they cannot set it up, all of the variables that you would want to see for online scheduling and making sure you don't get overwhelmed with an onslaught of appointments. It's all there for you. Check it out. The next feature I want to discuss is a really simple one, and it's an elegant solution to what I hope is a rare problem. Inside of the customer profile, we have now added the ability to block a customer's phone number. So this profile page, all you need to do is go into the phone number section. You're going to see a nice red button, which will block any inbound text messages from this individual. And yes, in case you were making any assumptions on whether you can unblock them once blocked, yes, we can. And you'll notice another thing too, and this is really great. We also opted that individual out of any text message from the system when this is done. This is done through our interface, not at the carrier level in this particular instance, but when we unblock this, you're going to also see that everything has been restored the way it was before. And you can change that if you want. You can see we already have a few items there, and we can hit save. Simple, elegant. I like it. Hey folks, it's a real pleasure showing you a few of these features. I can't fit them all into one video, but I'm going to say please check out the release notes. We have put more details there. There are some great things we've added back to reporting, and we have an entirely new report for those of you with a sales report level 5 integration ability. Check out that new quarterly sales report. I think it's one of the better ones that we have in order to show you the value that using AutoFlow well provides. Remember, it's not just the product, it's the people and the process that really make it work. Have a wonderful season. We'll see you soon.